Welcome back, Squadron. For those of you with a short memory, I'm your commanding officer, Max Power. Today I'll be briefing you on an exercise that I guarantee will put a little hair on your chest. Well, at least some of you. Upon successful completion of this mission, you will be qualified to participate in Deep Strike Advanced missions. You've all made it this far, so I have faith that you'll do well today. Until now, most of you have been flying your exercises on a kind of electronic tether with the range control computers. Today, that's going to change. We're going to cut the umbilical cord and unleash you. All of the choices you make today will be yours and yours alone. All of the power of the X-21 Hornet will be in your hands. Make the right choices and use that power to your advantage, and you may just earn yourself a spot on top of the greenie board. We have a number of challenging maneuvers we want you to try today, but before we get started, it's time to get friendly with your HUD. Now, for those of you who don't know, HUD stands for Heads-Up Display. The whole purpose of the HUD is to provide you with information in a way that allows you to keep your eye on the sky and your hands on the controls where they belong. The Hornet HUD will give you a wealth of information, more than you may need or want at first, but you'll come to use more and more of it as time goes by. So don't sweat the details today. Just concentrate on getting some of the basics under your belt, like your pitch ladder. This is a great little gizmo that becomes real important when you don't have a horizon to work with. If the numbers on the ladder are upside down, that means you are too. In the center of your pitch ladder are your crosshairs, meaningful if you plan to shoot anything or defend yourself. This ribbon indicator here on your left is your airspeed, and this one on the right is your altitude. The Hornet has this advanced warning readout which pops up when you get below 500 feet. Very useful if you don't want to become a smoking hole. Down here is your weapons indicator. It tells you what you've selected and how much of them you have left. You'll notice we have high-velocity projectiles picked out here, and the bay is full. Across the top of your HUD is your heading. You'll need that as you start to receive your mission briefs with waypoints and corresponding headings to follow. Some of the other info here includes landing gear, flaps, brakes, and throttle position. So now let's switch to the radar display. Remember, to get the radar display, you just hit that inside button on your throttle. The radar will tell you where the threats and targets are. Think of it as a God's eye view of the activity around you, and use it as if you're always in the middle of the screen. Enemy aircraft are triangles, friendlies are planes, and ground targets are circles. The Hornet is equipped with a secondary radar, which is great when you're tracking air targets. Once you get your nose on a bogey, you can tell whether he's above you or below you by referring to this radar display. For example, you will see that this bad guy is above us. Try to line up your air targets in the middle of this square. The rest of this stuff is just a different way to give you more information. For example, down here is another weapons readout. Up here is your heading, speed, and altitude. This is a strategic exercise today which includes a number of maneuvers as well as target areas. Your squadron leader will be in to brief you further, but I'd like to make a few suggestions. After your launch today, there's a bridge right off the bow of the carrier. At the very least, do a low flyby on it. But if you have the guts, go for it. Get your wings level, drop to about 40 feet, and go right underneath. You'll be exploring some beautiful country today, but if you head up through Monument Valley, try threading the needle with some of those rock formations and practice your low-level maneuvering through the canyons in the mountain region. In short, relax and have some fun today. Fly low, fly fast, but don't get lazy. It's not all beautiful landscapes. There are plenty of threats out there as well, not the least of which is the ground. Good luck and good flying.